Good morning. My name is Stacy Wood. I'm a public information officer here with Buncombe County Government. I apologize for the delay in our community briefing, but let's go ahead and get started. So today is November 12th, and we are joined by a couple of guests here in the Emergency Operations Center. We'll be joined by FEMA, Tetra Tech, a consultant helping us with disaster recovery efforts, and the Asheville Humane Society as well. We also have Deborah Campbell and Clay Chandler with the City of Asheville on hand to answer any questions that may pop up for them. We usually start this briefing with a message from County Manager Avril Pender. She's not with us today, so I'll be covering that portion of the briefing. So Buncombe County has reopened applications for the 2024 Homeowner Grant Program to give the community impacted by Hurricane Helene more time to complete and submit applications. We want to make sure that people have access to these dollars. Applications are now open until this Friday and can be obtained at buncombecounty.org/homeowner grant. That's buncombecounty.org/homeowner grant. You can also call 828-250-5500. That's 828-250-5500. Phone support is available in any language. Through this program, qualified homeowners will have an opportunity to receive financial assistance for housing-related costs, including property tax bills and or paid and applied to other housing-related obligations, such as housing costs, mortgage, or homeowner's insurance. Payments are made directly to the source of the approved bill. Payments will not be made directly to individuals. There are several new aspects to this year's program, including new eligibility requirements, and now mobile homeowners may receive the grants. Once again, to learn more and to apply, visit buncombecounty.org/homeowner grant. Or call 828-250-5500. An environmental health update for you. Just to note that during the week of Thanksgiving, well water testing will only be conducted on Monday, November 25th. Hazard mitigation. So Buncombe County residents are now eligible to apply for the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program. This program aims to reduce or eliminate future damages and losses following a disaster by funding home projects that reduce the long-term risk and impacts of natural hazards, such as floods, wildfires, and storms. Participation in the program is entirely voluntary. Hazard mitigation staff from North Carolina Emergency Management will be available this week in Buncombe County to assist property owners at the Asheville Mall from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is only at the mall, not at a county library, which I think is circulating out in some sources of information. But again, to repeat, the hazard mitigation staff from the North Carolina Office of Emergency Management will be available this week at the Asheville Mall between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And they will be co-located with the Disaster Recovery Center at that same location. No appointment is necessary, and more information on this program can be found at buncombecounty.org. Community care stations are open daily in Buncombe County from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with showers, laundry, and more. All community care stations have ADA accessible showers and bathrooms. The locations are At Home Store Parking Lot, Big Lots/Innsbrook Mall location, Buncombe County Sports Park, Bethel United Methodist, Fairview Ingalls at 225 Charlotte Highway, Swananoa Ingalls, Owen Pool, and Morgan Hill Baptist Church. Water and meals ready to eat are available at distribution sites daily. These sites include Skylands Bowling Alley, Black Mountain Ingalls, Swananoa Ingalls, Linwood Crump Shiloh Community Center, Pack Square Park, Buncombe County Sports Park, Fairview Ingalls at 225 Charlotte Highway. The Buncombe County Public Health Mobile Team is out and about this week providing free vaccines. Their schedule for this week is Tuesday and Friday from noon to 6 p.m. at the Swannanoa Ingalls Community Care Station, and at the Tunnel Road Community Care Station. That's the Innsbruck Mall / Big Lots location. That's Tuesday and Friday, noon to 6 p.m. at those locations. They will be at the Big Ivy Community Center on Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Thursday, they will be at the Bounty and Soul Market at the former Bilo in Black Mountain from 2 to 5 p.m. Solid waste update. We are continuing to work on the transition to FCC Environmental from WastePro effective January 1. And this is for residential waste and recycling in unincorporated areas of Buncombe County. FCC Environmental will host a hiring event on Tuesday, November 19th and Wednesday, November 20th at the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Asheville. That's located at 309 College Street. WastePro will be running regular routes today, and there will be no drop-off site for today. Debris update. We have collected more than 140,000 cubic yards of debris in Buncombe County, not including the city of Asheville. Crews continue to collect between 12,000 and 15,000 cubic yards per day. As we know, it takes thousands of truckloads to gather 100,000 cubic yards, which means major truck traffic throughout our community, and in particular in the zones where pickup is happening. There are 41 trucks in operation in unincorporated areas of Buncombe County today. As you can see on the map, these zones that are active are in the northern and eastern part of the county in zones B, C, D, E, H, and G. We are actively working to start up a Helene private property debris removal program, debris removal and demolition program, alongside our federal partners at FEMA, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and Corps of Engineers, as well as the state of North Carolina. Excuse me. Also, I'm happy to introduce to you later in the briefing Tetra Tech, they are one of our partners in this work, acting as the disaster recovery consultant, and they are here with us today to provide an overview of their role in debris management and many other aspects of our recovery support focus areas. We have an important road safety reminder. As many of you have been out and about in the community, you see many contractors who are involved in cleanup and response. And so we'd like to remind our community that the entire county is an active and dynamic environment with debris trucks, utility contractors, and continued road and safety hazards. Respect all barricades and road closure signs. Do not, under any circumstances, try to drive around barricades. Treat red light outages as a four-way stop, and please plan for extra time when traveling. As many of us have encountered, and I'm sure you have, that GPS does not know that the bridge is out on your way to Target. So your Waze app might tell you one thing, but please plan for extra time because we know the reality on the ground is very different. And also, please, a reminder, be patient with debris trucks and utility workers as they continue to do important work. So now I will introduce Hannah Vick with FEMA.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Hannah Vick, and I'm with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA. And just to give you an update on some of our recovery programs, in North Carolina, statewide, FEMA has approved $227 million to more than 130,000 households and individuals. And in Buncombe County here, FEMA has approved $75 million to more than 51,000 households and individuals. This money can be used for housing and other household expenses as families move forward on their recovery journey. FEMA is also providing multiple temporary housing options. More than 4,500 households are checked into hotels and motels statewide under the Transitional Sheltering Assistance Program. And as of yesterday, more than 1,600 households in Buncombe County were in this lodging. As for those that still need to register, FEMA is encouraging everyone to sign up by going to disasterassistance.gov or by calling 1-800-621-3362. We have two disaster recovery centers here in Buncombe County. Over the weekend, we opened the Buncombe County Asheville Mall Disaster Recovery Center location. This makes it more accessible for bus routes and provides more parking. The DRC, as Stacy has already mentioned today, is located in the Asheville Mall. It's between JCPenney and the Foot Locker and open between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. daily. We also have a mobile disaster recovery center in Buncombe County, and this week through Thursday evening, the mobile disaster recovery center will be at the Swannanoa Fire Rescue at 510 Beatree Road. The hours there are 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And just as a reminder, the DRC is a one-stop shop where survivors can meet face-to-face with FEMA representatives, other agencies, including the state hazard mitigation folks that was mentioned earlier, other relief programs. They can apply for assistance, we can review your application, or receive referrals to other assistance from programs in the area. And then over the weekend, just to announce that we've also extended the deadline to apply with FEMA to January 7th for North Carolinians. So far, if you haven't registered already, we encourage you again to go to disasterassistance.gov or call our 1-800 number. And then lastly, I'd like to announce that FEMA is hiring in Asheville, Durham, Hickory, and Raleigh to support Helene recovery. Anyone who's interested is encouraged to go online to www.usajobs.gov, type in the keyword FEMA, and enter your location as North Carolina. We're continuing to work with the county, the city of Asheville, and the municipalities here to maximize all of the assistance that we possibly can. And now I'd like to introduce John Burry with Tetra Tech.
Thank you. I'm John Burry, the Director of Post-Disaster Programs with Tetra Tech. Just a brief overview of who Tetra Tech is. We are a all-services consulting firm with specialties including emergency management and disaster recovery, engineering, environmental services, as well as information technology. Our firm has offices worldwide, but I am very, very proud of our footprint here within the state of North Carolina, where we have 2 offices in Research Triangle Park, as well as Salisbury, with a number of remote staff in locations such as Charlotte, Raleigh, Asheville, and Fayetteville, and including the president of our disaster recovery group calling Buncombe County home. For Tropical Storm Helene, we have been retained by Buncombe County to support the recovery operations of not only the residents, but of the hardworking staff within Buncombe County government. We are focused on response and recovery support all the way through the resilient rebuilding of this beautiful area. I do want to take a moment to highlight 2 of our community-facing tasks, community-facing programs that we have for this effort, including our Community Navigators Assistance, as well as the private property debris removal. For our community navigators, that really is individuals that we have brought to bear to support the county's effort in helping residents walk through the recovery process and be that trusted resource for information. It's to be a connector with those available resources from not only the government, but national and local nonprofits. We want to be able to support those residents who are going through both personal and business losses, and again, being that connector and being that trusted resource, or one of the many trusted resources here within Buncombe County after this disaster. We're going to have staff there at the co-located at the Asheville Mall. As you've heard about that previously, the FEMA Disaster Recovery Center, where the former GAP was located. And not only there at that static site, but within the community as well. Being able to attend upcoming community meetings or be out in the community to engage with residents one-on-one. One of our other tasks, and debris is certainly a hot topic after this disaster, is the private property debris removal program that is underway, especially in the planning phases. So what this program does is assist residents who need some extra assistance in getting to the debris that's located on their private property. This could be both residential as well as commercial properties. Now, you've heard previously from the Buncombe County Public Information Officer that there's an ongoing right-of-way debris collection. And this is that next phase, if you will, to help the community recovery. To put things into perspective, this is a very rare program. Only in a very small number of disasters do we see governments engaged in a private property debris removal, but due to the size and severity and just how big this was and the impact to communities, it is an opportunity here that Buncombe County residents have. This program is currently being designed. It's being worked on right now to meet the needs of the community as well as the unique needs of this disaster. So our first step, once we announce the opening, will be to open 4 intake centers throughout the county. They will be announced very soon. And in addition to that, we will have traveling intake specialists throughout the county, including an online application to the private property debris removal to help residents who may be more comfortable in that setting. In addition, we're going to offer in-house visits where we really meet the residents where they are and assist them for signing up for the program. When the program does open, we're going to encourage residents to sign up quickly. We expect a very, very large response to the PPDR. You're going to hear that acronym for private property debris removal. And the application is easy. We're going to ask you to apply. And one of the biggest key elements of this will be to make sure that the owners of the property will sign up and they will authorize the government to go on to their property and evaluate it first for whether or not it can be included in the program. Once that ownership is verified, we will send inspectors in coordination with the property owner to understand what type of debris or demolition is required. This is going to be a very streamlined process, but once all of that is signed up, we're going to take that private property debris removal packet with all the checklists included, and we're going to turn that over to the government's contractor for debris removal. Finally, I want to highlight some job opportunities within the tropical storm Helene recovery. You heard from FEMA, and certainly there's a lot of local hiring. And for those who want to be involved in the county's recovery, perhaps you're displaced or business has been shuttered, you're looking for shorter, both long-term work, or you may be called to serve in a recovery capacity. You, like many of us do in this business, to be a part of the recovery efforts. We are looking for people with all kinds of roles, and that's everything from jobs in office environments to out in the field. We're looking for people such as folks with an accounting background, construction, administrative assistants, as well as case managers. So it's a wide variety, and we have opportunities to get trained in the recovery efforts. So for those of you who are interested, please search Tetra Tech careers on any sort of search platforms. Once you arrive at that page, we recommend that you type in Helene, and that way you can be down selected for those opportunities that are here in this area. Thank you.
Thank you, John. And now I'd like to introduce Jennifer Walters, Operations Director with the Asheville Humane Society.
Hello, and thank you for having me today. Before I jump into the resources that we have available at Asheville Humane Society, I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank our community members that have supported AHS in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. The outpouring of love that we've received from the community has been an incredible source of resilience and hope during this time. As a 501c3 nonprofit, we wouldn't be able to continue our life-saving work without your support. So a heartfelt thank you from everybody at Asheville Humane Society for your support. To support our community, the Asheville Humane Society is currently operating 2 free pet supply and pet food distribution sites. The first one is located at the Asheville Humane Society Animal Care Campus, located at 14 Forever Friend Lane in West Asheville. The hours of operation are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. The second site is located in the River Ridge Shopping Center at 800 Fairview Road behind Gabe's in East Asheville. This is a drive-up distribution site that can be accessed behind the building Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Affordable pet care clinics for owned pets are available at the Asheville Humane Society Animal Care Campus on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Appointments are encouraged and are released on a weekly basis. For more information on the services available or to register online, visit our website at ashevillehumane.org/events. The Adoption Center located at 14 Forever Friends Lane is open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. To conserve potable water, a limited number of animals are being housed on campus. Pets available for adoption can be viewed online at ashevillehumane.org/adopt. There are a variety of ways to join us in our mission of building a supportive community that positively impacts people and pets. Visit ashevillehumane.org/donate to make a life-saving impact. For additional information on the programs available at the Asheville Humane Society, our team can be reached by calling 828-761-2001 or online at ashevillehumane.org. Again, that phone number is 828-761-2001. Thank you, and we look forward to continuing to serve our community.
Right. Thanks to all of our partners who provided updates today. At this time, we will open the community briefing up to members of the media who are on the call. Angelica, anything in the chat? Okay. Not hearing any questions, we will wrap this briefing up. Thank you for being with us, and we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Thank you.